What is good, YouTube? Quinway basketball analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. I'm always asked about the draft. Obviously, I do mock drafts. Obviously, I watch every team in the league and mostly every single player. And I have to give my top 10 rookies for this season, kind of like a all rookie first and second team. But this year had a lot of injuries, had a lot of COVID missed games, and the season was shortened. And a lot of these rookies were solid, and a couple of them was pretty good. But I'm gonna go from top 10 all the way down to number one, and that's gonna be the rookie of the year. And let's go. Colt Anthony would not be on this list, but he has made it. I feel like if he stays healthy, he's going to play over 40 plus games. He's already at 40. And even though he didn't shoot well from three, he didn't shoot well from the field, especially for a rookie. A lot of these guys haven't done that either. And a lot of these guys haven't been great defenders. And a lot of these guys haven't been efficient scorers. That just is rookie class, especially in the middle and the bottom of guys that have produced and did meaningful things. Cole Anthony has hit a couple game winners. He has swagger about him. He can really, get shots up. That's his game. But 4 rebounds, 4 assists is pretty good for him. That's more well rounded than what I thought he would be. Got forced into some situations just because Markel Fultz and some guys went down. And, he stepped up. He wasn't scared and he took advantage of the moment. And I have him as my 10th rookie. Isaac Okoro, I'm a little disappointed in him, but coming into this league, he was not known as an offensive guy. His defense was nowhere near where it needed to be. I liked it a lot when he before he was a rookie. I didn't think he was going to be an elite defender or a game changing defender. I just thought he'd be solid to respectable, and I will be disappointed in that. Also, his offense was nowhere near where it needed to be. He did go for 30 today, so that's a good sign for him. But I think he played out of position. He should be more of a shooting guard and guarding points and shooting guards instead of guarding guys that's more bigger, athletic, and taller than him. I think that was a mistake by Cleveland, not Isaac Okoro. And I feel like as this team continues to shape and mold, maybe they'll figure out a better way to utilize him on both ends of the court. And hopefully his work ethic and he has the love for the game to develop his offensive game and become more of a complete, well-rounded player. Desmond Bain, he has been on this list basically the entire year. The problem with Desmond Bain is he hasn't been great or amazing. He has been steady. He has been a guy that shoots the ball and he has been very effective at it and he plays his role and he knows his game and he has been a pretty consistent name on this list. Now with this being the last list because the year is over this month and the playoffs will start, Desmond Bain will be able to play in the plan because their record is good enough. But other than that, I think he's a solid player, rotation player, could be a starter depending on the team, and he's pretty good pickup for where they got him. Emmanuel quickly, he has been one of the better rookies, very well locked his spot as one of the best rookies with this stretch with the Knicks the last couple weeks. Has stepped his game up, has been able to be a shot maker, has also been able to be a decent shooter, better than what I thought he would be coming into the league, and has been one of the highlights of the draft. They found something that really can stick with them, and he has really accepted his role coming off the bench. And I think that he's going to be in the league for a very long time if he can stay healthy and he can continue to work on his shooting and finishing. Jay Sean Tate has been pretty decent. I didn't think he would be that great coming into this year. Trades and things happened and it opened up minutes and opportunity for him, and he took advantage of it. Being pretty solid, a solid starter, can knock down shots, can make plays from time to time. Can't really ask him to do much. Don't see all-star potential, but you still need guys that can produce. You still need guys to be productive. And Jay Sean Tate has shown that basically this entire rookie year. So you rather have him than not, and you never know what his future can be. Sadiq Bay, I think that he has been the fourth best rookie. Should definitely be on the first team for the rookies because he has been able to be a solid 3-and-D guy, has been a little bit better than what I thought offensively, but he still has a ways to go. But when you drafted him, you knew Sadiq Bay would be a solid player. You knew he'd be a glue guy that can rebound, pass a little bit, knock down shots every once in a while, and just fit in a role. And I think Sadiq Bay has done that. Even though the Pistons doesn't have much floor spacing, they don't have superstars to play off of at this time. Sadiq Bay has been one of the steals in the draft. I thought he would be solid. I thought he'd be good, and he has done that this entire year. And to me, he has gotten better as the year has went on, and I think he definitely holds his place on the All Rookie team. Tyrese Halliburton has been injured, and he has pretty much been ruled out for the rest of the season after he had a potential ligament damage. But when you compare him to these other rookies, he's been average. He has been better than the most of them, and he also hasn't been great enough to be the winner. But he has been a second team, I think, because you look at LaMelo and Anthony Edwards, their guards. You're going to have to put Tyrese Halliburton under them. But he has also been a contributor. This guy can make plays, he can make shots, and he can really, fuel your offense. He knows where to be on the court. He knows how to move the ball. He doesn't stick. He's not a ball hoggy guy. And the guy just excels at being a team leader and team player. You need guys like that in your locker room. You need guys like that when you're on the court ready to go to war. And Tyrese Halliburton has done that this entire year. He would have a better shot if he was a little bit more healthier. He would have had a better shot if he was able to elevate his game a little bit more. But playing under De'Aaron Fox and playing for the Sacramento Kings kind of, stopped him from reaching possibly a better season. But, they drafted him to be a backup, and that's what he was. And he did a great job at that. So I have to give him credit. Number two, Anthony Edwards. I think that he will fall short of Rookie of the Year. He got up a lot of shots, had a lot of highlights, had a lot of flashes, shown that he can be more than just a shot jacker because he switched it up, got to the paint, start becoming a better facilitator, decision maker. Still very raw, but he is a teenager still, and he has shown some enormous upside as a potential star. That's why you take him number one. He's not going to be able to deliver day one, and he didn't. But he also showed you the flashes of why you take him number one. So if I'm Minnesota, I'm a little happy, but he has a lot more work to do, a lot of more work to put in, and we'll see if he's hungry and motivated and really want to go at it next year now that he got the experience, now that he learned some lessons, now that he showed potential of what he can do, hopefully he continues to have that mentality to attack and be hungry and aggressive. And if he does, if the shot starts falling, the IQ starts getting there, and the wanting the will to win fuels his defense, maybe Anthony Edwards can be one of the best players in the world one day. That's why you take him number one, because he can do that. And number one, LaMelo Ball missed a huge part of the season, but so has a lot of these other guys. He has had the highest high, being an efficient guy enough, more than I thought he would be, being a better defender than most of the guys on this list too, even though I didn't think he would do that either based off his footage. Has been probably the best playmaker in this entire draft, which we thought he could be and he should be coming into the draft, and he lived up to that. Being a huge rebounder for his position also added to his value because he impacts the game in more than one way, and he has shown that he can do more, offensively than what we thought. He was a jacker. He was a guy that took a lot of tough shots, a lot of bad shots. The NBA humbled him a little bit. His want to play humbled him a little bit, and he refined his game. Has been way more willing on the defensive end. Has been way more smarter when he passes and not too show offy, even though he does it once in a while. Has took way better threes than he did coming into this season. Um, and that was because his coach got on him and the teammates got on him, and he made took the constructive criticism and took his game to a pretty good level. And this guy still has upside. I think that LaMelo Ball can take his game to another level. He showed that as a rookie. As the season continued to go on, the responsibility got on him. The need for him to be good got on him, and he delivered as a rookie. He isn't an all-star. He isn't a superstar yet, but he showed flashes too that he can really be a huge difference maker if you put the right team around him and the right pieces around him. And the Hornets have been a playoff team basically the entire year. He can be something special. I said in the draft, he has a lot of potential. He has a lot of upside, And then you can get a guy at 3 that can possibly be a superstar in the future. LaMelo Ball is your guy. And that's why I think the Hornets should take him. They did it. He's shown it. And he has been, to me, deemed the best rookie of this class so far. And him and Anthony Edwards going to have some fun in the future for being the number one guy when it's all said and done. Now, it is some guys, when you look at the team, Isaiah Stewart, James Wiseman, and those guys that, play different positions, so they might be on the rookie team because of position. But when you look at the guards and you look at the forwards, these are the best rookies this year. And some of them can be mentioned other than these guys, but, you know, we have to see with this draft. It's a lot of guys that can be great role players, great, difference makers in the future, but they're not there yet. They're teenagers, they're young adults, and they have to, mature and grow, fail, win, and that a scope and mode to what they're going to be in the future, and that should make them better players. Other than that, that's my rookie of the year. Whatever you agree with, disagree with, let me know in the comment section below. I read every comment. Also, let me know who you think should be the rookie of the year, and let me know how you feel about these guys in this draft class. Who can be stars outside of LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, and James Wiseman playing less than 40 games hurt his chances of making his team. If he would have continued to play, he would have been on this list because he was on the list earlier. But him missing games early and for the rest of the season really hurt his value of making it to this team. He would have made it if he would have stayed healthy, but that just wasn't the case, so he got cut. Other than that, Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, signing out. Let me know what you guys agree or disagree with, and I'll be back hopefully with another video on Wednesday. And, these guys are very young and very raw. So be patient with them and give them a couple years to really show what they are made of and what they can be. Other than that, I'm gone.